All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's episode 2 of the Glitch Time Fail podcast. It's where I am. It's a late Sunday night, and I'm here with my friend Jonathan. How you doing, Jonathan?
I am doing fine.
You live like near New York, don't you?
Yes, very close to New York City.
All right, cool. What time is it where you are?
It's currently 6.
What's the weather like outside?
Pretty dry. I heard it's fine today. I didn't go outside though.
That's similar to me most days. All right, I've recorded a theme song, right?
Yes.
The podcast theme song. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it, but there'll be just let me play this for a sec. It's EDM.
Oh.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the Glitch Time Fail podcast, episode 2.
Break it down now.
I can't hear it.
Can you hear it?
I can't.
Okay, never mind. I'll edit it in next when I upload it to YouTube. Let's skip to the good bit. Skip to the good bit.
All right then.
Wait. Just pretend like you can hear it and like comment on it, like saying it's so good.
Oh dear God!
It's great. I love it. So it's a good
Okay,
team.
Oh dear God! Oh dear God! Oh dear God!
Nice.
Oh dear God! Oh dear God! Oh dear God!
It'll be available on Spotify soon.
That's fantastic. I can't wait. I put it on my playlist now.
Yeah, alright. If you could see what was going on here, I was rocking out to that. Anyway, let's get to the real content of today's show. What should we talk about first? We got a couple of agendas. Is there any notes? Did you jot down any mental notes, Jonathan?
Any mental notes? No, not really.
Anything cool happened today during this week?
I got to speak to a friend again that I haven't spoken to in a long time, so I was very happy about that.
That's cool. What did you talk about? What was the conversation?
Oh, it's just, pretty basic, since we haven't spoken to each other in a while, we were just like, it's neat to finally see you again, whatever that, and stuff like that, yeah.
It's a good time, isn't it, when you reconnect with old souls? When you
Yes,
haven't
it
seen
is.
each other in a while. I hadn't seen my friends in a while, the guys I do the videos with.
Yeah, it was very surprising to see him on the first episode of the show.
Yeah, that was a get-together that hadn't happened in a long time, and that was great to reconnect. And as we were more mature, we connected on a different level, perhaps. And
I saw that.
It's a wonderful thing.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, the last episode was interesting. What was I forgot what the one speaking for most of the episode. What was his name again? I forgot.
Elliot?
Yeah, Elliot.
Yeah.
He commented about, I feel like, expanding on what he said last episode. Yeah. So he mentioned something about like survival,
Yeah.
Yeah, how we're, like, the time we're living in, we we're not feeling as good. We're feeling kind of worse as people, since we kind of live off of other people's like work and stuff. We feel kind of safe. Yeah. Yeah, I guess, like, surviving is like, kind of like, there's a bit more, like, you're a bit more on the edge, so it feels a bit more fulfilling when you, like, I don't know, go hunting or this or that, and there's no time to, like, be I guess, like, concerned for this or that, because you're either being hunted or you're hunting.
Yeah,
It's funny.
I'm being hunted at the minute by I don't know, coronavirus. But no, I see what you mean. What's it? Let me think. Productivity is a big part of the human experience. You gotta keep productive. I.e., you gotta hunt. You gotta go out into the world and hunt.
Speaking of productivity, somebody that I know, like they release an album or stuff like very like, uh, it's not, it's very usual, like every week or so they're releasing something so people can hear it.
Yeah.
As compared to me,
Yeah.
it takes me like months just to get like one song done or something.
Yeah, I haven't been very productive lately. I am dying for the day when I can get into a rhythm,
Oh,
I find
definitely.
it hard to get into the zone.
Usually it happens for me like at night, like I'm just like watching like some funny video or something, and then I'm like, you know what, I should work on this, and that's how I do it.
Yeah, so you're a night owl, as they
Yes,
call it.
that is
Yeah,
correct.
I am exactly that too. I am very much that, as perhaps you can tell right now because it's very late.
Yes,
It's good. Nighttime is a strange time. It's
it
it's
is.
a it's the witching hour, if you believe in witchology, as they call it.
Oh, that's what they call it. I thought it was something more complicated.
Something like that, like witchology. I don't know.
Interesting.
Uh, right. This next segment is an incredible discovery I made. Now, as
Yes.
we were mentioning, we sometimes get our inspiration at nighttime, but another great place to get inspiration is I was on the loo and I started clicking my fingers, right? For some reason I just started clicking my fingers. And then I started to think, what is really going on when I'm clicking my finger? And what it is as I'm looking at it, you might want to try this. This is a great discovery. Not only is the two fingers being used, like, Jonathan, what fingers do you use to click your fingers?
Usually my middle and my thumb.
Yeah, that's what I use, right? But it's not those two fingers that make the noise. It's basically, at least this is my theory, the middle finger is like being catapulted into the fleshy bit of beneath the thumb, and that's the click noise. Am I
Um,
right?
that's been proven. It's the sound that hits like your palm. That's what makes the sound.
Yeah. I only just discovered that.
Wow.
Maybe I thought that was a great discovery because they should call it something like not finger clicking, but finger slapping on the fleshy underneath the thumb bit. It's not as catchy as a title.
I just like calling it snapping.
Yeah, I just thought it was just two fingers. So that's the end of my anecdote. What are your comments on the anecdote?
Well, it's nice that you finally discovered how friction works.
I guess so. Uh, but the point is that forget it. I was just being silly. I don't know.
Whatever.
Do you want to plug anything? Any creations of yours? I know Jonathan's a creative dude. What are your creations lately?
Oh, I just been making some of my own comic strips.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead
Yeah.
and tell about the creatures and the creations of yours. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh yeah, sure. I created these little bean-looking critters called the Wobbles. My friends tell me they look like Moomin. Have you ever heard of that? If any of you are fans of that.
Yeah, I love the Moomin comics.
I've been watching the series, like some episodes. It's pretty
Oh, the
wholesome.
cartoon.
Yeah, the '90s one. There's
Yeah.
like I think like a CGI one, and a couple of others, but I haven't seen those.
Cool. I seen like one episode.
Oh, the first one.
I have no idea. I think I saw it on TV once. They
Really?
used to play some old cartoons back in the day.
Yeah, I'm thinking of
Um,
continuing the show, but so back to my series.
Go
Um,
ahead. What's happening in this world?
so it takes place in a planet called Processus. That's how you pronounce it around those lines.
Okay.
And well, they just live their everyday lives, and there's probably some crazy things gonna happen. Um, I like my stories more grounded, so it's not gonna be like it's like a huge adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We discussed about this, didn't we, in text about different kinds of storytelling.
Yeah, I believe so. I don't really. I guess that's. Have you ever seen the movie Jackie Brown?
Oh yeah, Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, that's correct. I like that one because, like,
Oh yeah,
it ends off pretty realistically. Like, even though
yeah,
the movie is also like more like less. It's less of a Tarantino flick, and it feels more like just its own thing almost.
yeah. Do you think that that's quite different from his other stuff?
Yes, and that's kind of like what I try to aim for in my stuff, making it
Cool.
like realistic.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, I
and
get that. So it's
and of
like,
course, there's got to be a bit of fiction every now and then because
yeah,
realism like sometimes could sometimes depress people.
yeah. So are the wobbles going to be like living like it's the real world?
No, that would be my other story, which I have not written yet.
Okay, so is the wobbles going to be a fantasy tale?
It's gonna be more fantasy like, but there's gonna be some. It's like, yeah, the wobbles, the whole universe they reside in and stuff is gonna be more like a cartoon. It's gonna be kind of like
Yeah,
in between the real world and a cartoon because there's gonna be like a part where I don't know, one of them has to pay their taxes or something because they haven't. They're behind.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a cool idea. I like stuff where it's like cartoons that are kind of like cute but are very like serious and can get like dark in the stories.
Oh, like
Do you
what
understand that?
do you have in
Like
mind? Like
I'm
Watership
trying to
Down?
think. I'm trying to think of something.
Huh. I know this
Uh,
one company did it. Like they made a movie called Watership Down, which was very cutesy, but there was like a lot of horrific death scenes. I haven't seen the movie, but like the clips and stuff, it looks
yeah.
kind of disturbing.
Um, have you ever seen Dragon Ball?
Oh, of course, yeah. I think everyone has seen that at that point. In this
Yeah.
point,
Well, the original Dragon Ball was very like much a fun adventure where he's like, we got to find the Dragon Balls, and then Dragon Ball Z, which was like later in the 90s, that was like death defying, people getting punched. That was cool. So that's kind of a maybe a scenario that
yeah.
I'm also
The one issue my friend mentioned about that story, and I mean about that Dragon Ball Z, is that it's kind of like like getting more powerful and stuff. And he's like, I kind of want more
yeah,
substance in my stories.
yeah. And I think I like both Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball Z is very much repetitive. Like it's just like, ah, this guy's come along. He's gonna destroy the world. Oh, we've defeated him. No, here comes another guy. He's definitely gonna destroy the world. No, I've defeated him. But Dragon Ball normal had more variety. So
Yeah.
that's Dragon Ball commentary for this episode. Comment down below your thoughts on check out Dragon Ball.
All right. There was also like two other series, but I have not seen either.
Okay. We do have two emails. I set up an email
Yeah.
for the show. I thought that would be a fun idea to the viewers. Go ahead, Glitch Time Fail podcast gmail.com. Ask us questions and we'll discuss it. You can talk about philosophy, you can talk about culture, you can talk about funny, like, would you rather scenarios. One is from Ethan. You know Ethan from GLITCHTIMEFAIL, Jonathan?
Yes, that's correct. Video is in HD.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
The videos he was in were only 720 though, but that's still considered HD, so I'll give you a
Yeah.
pass.
Yeah, well, it's like 1, 2, miss a few, 99, 100, 1080p, 720, same thing, same
Yeah.
ballpark. Shall we answer these questions? Shall I look at them?
All right, go ahead.
All right. And we've also got one from my friend Lucas. Shout out to Lucas. He's an artist, animator. I think he does
Nice.
work on video games. How you doing, Lucas, if you're watching? Let's check out Ethan. He goes by the pseudonym. Is that a word? Pseudonym.
Yeah, that's correct.
Satin Armchair. That's his internet pseudonym. Let's see what he talks about. Dear Mr. Fail, I would like to submit a question for your podcast, please. My question is, please, will you discuss your favorite video game genres and why you love them? That would be just dandy, thank you. Kind regards, Satin Armchair. Jonathan?
Hi, I'd probably go with sandbox games.
Sandbox games. What is that, like open world? What exactly is the definition of sandbox?
Well, there are certain games that are open world, but they could also be considered sandbox games, like I guess the GTA series.
Okay.
Since like you don't exactly have to follow like the story or anything, you could just like mess around, you know.
Yeah, I like games like that.
Yeah, I particularly the one that comes to mind when I think of sandbox is Gary's Mod. You ever heard of that one?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, and
immensely popular.
is Team Fortress 2, is that a sandbox? Knew about that?
No, it's more of a team-based strategy game.
I've never played it. Do you play it, guys?
Yes, it's been a while though, but it's a fun game to
Uh,
just like mess around in.
yeah. What's your Gary's mod review? How many stars out of 5 do you give it?
Um, it depends on what I like. It depends on the experience, you know. Like,
On a good experience.
oh, on a good experience of 5.
I guess that goes without saying. I like I guess kind of similar to what you said. I like a lot of open world games. I like platformers. My favorite game ever, and if you know me, viewers, I always say this. My favorite game ever is Super Mario 64, Jonathan, for the Nintendo 64.
Ah,
Have you viewed that media?
I unfortunately have not.
Oh, it's a good game. It's fun, and I like Batman Arkham games, and I
Oh yeah, those
like.
were great.
Oh, did you play them?
I played the first 2. I couldn't get my hands on the other 2, but the first 2 were
Yeah,
modern classics. I gotta say, very well
yeah.
done.
I think is the 4 altogether. There's
Yeah, it's 4 altogether.
Arkham Asylum, City, Origins, and Night.
Yeah, and I think there
I
was a
say
mobile game too.
yeah, but I don't care about mobile games. I didn't check that out. But I say Asylum is good, City is great, Origins was not that interesting. It was kind of just less to me. Night was good, so that's how I
Hmm.
rank those.
I heard a lot of mixed things about Night.
Yeah, like what?
Oh no, you just the people's opinions. You either liked it or didn't like it, or you were in the middle that were like, I thought it was decent, but they definitely could have done this or that better.
Yeah, it wasn't the best of the series, but it was more of that game. You know what I mean? It was just more stuff, and it's good because of that. It wasn't necessarily the best, but it was more to play, so I dig it. All right. Should we go to the next question? Or do you
Yes, I was thinking so.
anything else to say on the front
On
of
this one,
sandbox games anymore that you like?
nothing much comes to mind at the moment. I guess Minecraft.
Oh
No.
yeah, I have a friend who really likes that. I tried to
Yeah.
build my own house. It didn't work though. I couldn't. I wanted to make an exact replica of my own house. And it didn't work. Have you ever had
Yeah.
that idea?
No, actually, I just built stuff that I like. I want to live in, but I can't because
Yeah,
no.
yeah. It's good. It's a good game. Right, I'm gonna propose this then. Glitch Time Fail podcast challenge. Go ahead, viewers. Go ahead, and you got to send me pictures of you making your own house. Send it at Ryan_Deacon on Instagram.com. And you will earn the greatest present. You will earn my respect.
Wow.
Yep. uh, that's funny. All right, we're on to the next
Question.
Ooh, there's a couple of questions here, right? From Lucas, aka Lucan Baba. And his first one is about video games, top 5 video game recommendations.
Oh, this is a hard one.
Yeah, I'll say mine. First of all, Super Mario 64, like I said. Any of the Arkham games, except Arkham Origins, wouldn't really recommend that. Let me think. Wait. I like the new Tomb Raider reboots. So if you want to pretend that you're like Bear Grylls or something, but
Yeah,
you
those are
can't.
pretty good. Oh wait, no, I only played the first one. Never mind.
Oh, the 2013 one.
Yes.
Did you play that? It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a pretty decent play.
Yeah, I played the other ones too. That's good. Check it out at tombraider.com. And then let's see, 2 more. I want to say something interesting. Oh, of course, Nier Automata. That's an incredible game. It's a mind-bending action adventure. Check that out. Last one, I'm just gonna say Pac-Man. A good game of Pac-Man. Classic Pac-Man. Can't go wrong.
Of course.
Jonathan, do you have anything?
Yeah, I
Do
got
you
a
have your
couple.
list?
I have. I don't think I have all of them, but I got like one or two in mind.
Go
Stardew
ahead.
Valley is definitely a great game if you want to, like spend some time. It's pretty peaceful.
I've never
Except
heard of it.
have you ever heard of Harvest Moon?
Oh yeah,
It's basically that, but for the PC.
cool. What's it called again? Sorry.
Stardew Valley.
Okay, I'll put up a graphic of that. Check it out at stardewvalley.com.
Yeah, it's a
Uh,
farming sort of. I don't know how to explain it. It's sort of a sandbox type of game. Not exactly sure.
is it similar to Animal Crossing?
Oh, no, different. I want to
Okay.
play those though. Gary's mod, of course, I would definitely recommend that. Since you
Yeah.
could kind of go wild, you're interested in, I don't know, um, the I don't know, some video game series, and you could like get one of the things that they drive or something in it. It's pretty crazy.
Oh, cool. Oh, so you
Yeah.
can get like the portal hand or
Yes,
whatever.
it actually works.
Does it?
Yeah,
Cool.
there was
For
a
some reason
working mod. Hmm?
that just popped up into my head.
Yeah, you could get that, and yeah, it's functional, which is pretty funny. I wonder how they got it to work. It takes a lot of time, you know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I've never played the Portal games. I've been
They're
wanting.
pretty fun. Oh right, yeah, I should recommend those two. Portal 1 and 2. Definitely check those out.
Yeah.
And what else? Huh. There's also this one game called Postal 2, which is honestly insane. But if you want to have like an interesting time and some really obscene jokes and stuff, check that game out. It's quite something.
Okay. Well, what's it about?
Let's just say you can make a. Okay, yeah, it's a bit crazy. That's why I couldn't say much about it. Like on the first day,
Ooh.
you go out to buy milk, and by the last day, the world's ending. No
Oh,
joke.
cool.
Yeah,
Spoilers, guys. But check it out for yourself. At what's the game called?
Postal 2.
Okay, check it out. Postal2.com.
Oh yeah,
Say
they do
that.
have a website. It's called Running with Scissors.
Okay, check it
Yeah.
out at runningwithscissors.com. Don't run with scissors though. Next question.
Oh wait, I didn't finish my last game.
Oh, go
What?
ahead.
Let's see what comes to mind. Um, Super Smash Bros. The new one, Ultimate.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Ultimate.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
Do you have a Nintendo Switch, Jonathan?
Yes, I do.
Oh, great! I didn't know that. We should exchange friend codes at some point.
Oh yeah, we totally can.
Yeah, I've got Smash Ultimate.
Pretty fun game.
Yeah, it's awesome. Have you completed the World of Light mode?
My brother did. I don't really play it for the story.
Yeah, it's good. I played it.
I believe he did. I could ask him.
Cool.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Next
a good game.
question.
Right, you'll like this one. This is a good one. We can talk about this. What musicians/bands are you enjoying right now, and why?
Oh, this is gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, go
Right.
ahead. What have you
Right
been
now.
listening to?
Well, just last night I was listening to who I consider my favorite artist ever. Her name is Katie Von Schleicher.
Okay, I've seen just about her.
I will mention her a lot. She's kind of a niche though, you know, because like you either enjoy her work or you don't. And
Yeah.
her work's more of what you would call doomer music.
Oh yeah,
But
I'm familiar.
I just love the way she like makes it just like work, you know.
Yeah. So it's like sad, like
Yeah, it's pretty like
lyrics.
downer sometimes.
Yeah.
Although I love the song called "My Life's a Lie." I mean, "Life's a Lie," which
Yeah.
it sounds really cheerful the way it sounds, but the lyrics are actually pretty dark.
Yeah, I like it. I like it when songs do that.
Yeah, it's great.
Um, yeah. Some
What
people
else?
can't. Some people don't really want to listen to sad music. I can. At
Yeah, I
times.
sometimes can't like if all they do is just like say, "Oh, you know, I'm incredibly depressed" for like an hour and 30 minutes straight.
Yeah, it's got to have.
Like
It's got to be.
substance. Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
I like about her work. It's not just like, you know, oh, I'm doing terrible, and like they don't change chords for like throughout the whole song.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's very varied. I love that about her work.
Cool. What else? What genre is it, by the way?
Oh, that's actually her own genre. She made it up.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
So check it out at katievonschleicher.com.
And actually, I forgot .net actually.
Okay.
KBS.net.
.net. .gov. Next, whatever. Any other musician?
Oh, of course, yeah. Joanna Sternberg.
Okay. What's that like? Oh,
Oh,
wait. I know her, don't I?
yeah. I sent
Yeah, she's good.
their work to you.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, I'm thinking of catching them live one of these days. You know,
That'll be good. I like
they
her.
play a lot off.
I like her album cover, the cartoon.
Yeah, she makes all that. She makes all her like drawings and stuff herself,
Oh,
which
does
is
she?
really cool. Yeah, there's
Cool.
yeah.
Do you get a lot of live acts where you live? I imagine you do.
Of course, yeah, they're happening
Yeah,
all around me, but
that's cool.
I can't really make it, so I miss out on a lot of great things.
Yeah, I mean, I am like an hour bus journey away from Manchester, so that's the closest
I
place I can get them. Otherwise, where I live is a quiet town.
Yeah, it reminds me of
um,
mine. Everything's happening around me, but nothing here.
yeah. Um, my music tastes have been changing lately. Of course, I love folk music primarily and blues music, but recently I've been getting into other stuff and expanding my horizons, as they say. Um, I like Barry Manilow. Have you ever heard of him?
I believe you have mentioned him.
Have I mentioned that? Yeah, he's cool. He's playing in Manchester soon. Maybe I'll go see him, and I'll be
Oh,
going.
has he been active for a while? Because it sounds like he's been around for a while. It sounds
He's
like
been
that.
around since like the 70s, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'll be going to his concert, and I'll go, Sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. I think he did that one. Did he?
Huh, I'm not too sure.
Ah, well, we'll look it up later. I think he did it. And of course, you and I, Jonathan, we both like. Uh, is he still? He's still active, Jonathan?
Yes.
All right. Sorry. For some reason, I thought you
No.
your little icon wasn't blinking green, so I thought you'd gone off. We like Michael Hurley, don't we?
Yes, he was actually in a documentary I saw recently, and I was like, "Oh wow!" I was surprised to see him there.
Yeah. Was that the one I sent you?
What? Wait, what documentary that he sent me?
It was like with those puppets, like the weird one with puppets and stuff. It's just made by some guy.
Oh, the David Lynch one.
Not David Lynch. It's Michael Hurley. Some random dude. He's interviewing and documenting Michael Hurley, and he uses puppets.
Oh, I don't think I saw that. I'm not sure if
Oh,
actually I'm not sure if you sent it. I'll have
well,
to
you
check
got
that out though. It sounds very funny.
yeah, you got to check it out at puppets.com probably.
Yeah,
But
Michael
yeah,
Hurley's he's underground iconic, an
yeah,
underground icon.
he is, and he um he draws his own album covers and stuff. He's like a folk blues country dude. Check it
Yeah,
out. He's an artist. Jonathan, I saw the weirdest video of him.
yeah. Was it?
I don't think I sent it you, but if you search around, there's a video of Michael Hurley, an old man, and he's like this there's like a giant flood and he's trying to get to this car. So he's like setting up barrels in the water so he can do a Frogger. It's Michael Hurley doing a Frogger parody.
Um,
What?
this is real, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's him. It's not. I mean, it's not actually a Frogger parody. I'm just saying that it's that as a joke. But it's him, and he's trying to get into this car, and there's like a huge flood of water, and he's like jumping on barrels and stuff to get to it. I'll have to show it you.
That's crazy. Which makes me question if somebody asked you to reenact Frogger, would you do it?
Would I do it?
Yes.
Sure. Not in a busy motorway though,
Uh,
like
oh,
Mega 64 do.
yikes. It's a fun.
Um,
Yeah. Haven't played Frogger in ages.
Me neither. I like all those classic arcade games.
Yeah, of course. This one artist made a song about those games. It was pretty fun.
Oh wait, sorry. Say that again.
This one artist I listened to made a song about some of those old arcade games and stuff.
Oh, cool. Let's
Um,
make one right now. Right, let's not do that.
Yeah, of course I can't.
All right. Right. Any other comments on the music before we get to this next question?
Any other comments in the music? All right, yeah. I just want to mention probably a great artist that is not known enough. Ruth Garbus. Definitely check her out if you're interested in psych folk or really just dream stuff. Definitely give her a listen.
Yeah. Cool. I can dig it. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Jonathan, you and me were talking about making a split album, as they say.
Yeah, that's correct.
We'll do that at some point.
Eventually, yeah. After I'm done
Which,
procrastinating.
yeah, for viewers who don't know what a split album is, it's basically two people who both do half of an album, and together we come into union as an awesome artistic product for you people to enjoy. Thank
Correct.
you. All right, this next question. Oh my goodness, Lucas. He has he must be smoking weed or something. He's coming up with these crazy questions.
Let's hear
Right. and Jonathan, you got to do it. You can't you got to do it. You ready?
Okay.
Do some impressions from The Simpsons and Family Guy. Go on,
Wow.
Jonathan, you got to do it.
How about you first? You've seen more cartoons than me.
Okay. Wait, I gotta do some vocal exercises. Entertain the audience while I'll just need to go off and do some vocal exercises. I'll be in the background.
All right.
Jonathan, you gotta say stuff while I'm
Of course.
doing this.
So everybody, it's kind of funny, don't you think, that at one point we were hunted by cats, but now we own them in our household, but they don't care about us. Well, at least I think. So it's kind of funny, don't you think? Like these things hunted in packs, they were a pretty formidable force for a good while. What were they called again? Smilodons, yeah, like saber-toothed cats. Now we just got these tiny little creatures that just hop around the house, eat mice, or I don't know. Yeah, they sleep for 17 hours. That's kind of crazy, don't you think? And that's been my commentary about cats.
All right, thanks, Jonathan. Hopefully, the audience couldn't hear my vocal exercises. That would be quite embarrassing. But here we go. Guess who this is? Wait, let me just get into the posture. I gotta get my posture corrected. Right, here we go. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
I love eating donuts all day and Bart. Bart, you get back here, son, and I'm gonna give you a smacking of your lifetime.
Oh my gosh.
Bart, get off your skate. Lisa, stop that saxophone.
Eat my shorts.
Yeah, nice. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jonathan.
Oh, anyone?
Anyone from Simpsons or Family Guy?
Oh gosh. Hey, Homer.
What is it?
Last week you said you owed me a beer.
Yeah,
that's correct. You owe me a beer.
No. Are you Lenny?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right. Hey, Lenny. Why you always wear a green shirt? Oh,
I don't know.
Lenny, I'm at the chemical factory. and this guy is fallen into the vat of chemicals, and he's come out and he's saying that he's the Joker. And I saw Batman.
Well, it's not my problem, you know?
I guess not, but we gotta tell Mr. Burns Batman's. So that's like a Batman Simpsons crossover. Because what if, Jonathan? What if Homer works at the plant at Ace Chemicals?
That's pretty crazy. Ace Chemical. Pretty wild.
Are you gonna do any more impressions?
I don't know.
I'm going to request one for you.
Oh gosh.
You've got to do Quagmire.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I can.
Do it. Don't do the dog.
From which one?
I'm just gonna leave you with the creative freedom. The dog. Could be Dog the Bounty Hunter, could be anything.
Doug the Bounty the Bounty Hunter. Huh, I've never heard of that one.
I think he's in The Simpsons. Go ahead.
Bork.
Peter, I know what's gonna cheer you up.
Oh, really now?
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Woohoo! That was a good bit. Mummy. Bless you, woman. All right, let's. Ha ha.
Eat my shorts. I don't think my voice is varied enough. Oh, right, Nelson. Yeah, Nelson from The Simpsons.
All right, let's end this bit.
Yes.
Are you ready to move
ridiculous?
It started off good. I wanted to really cash in on that bit, but I ran out of ideas.
Yeah.
You hate it when you run out of ideas, Jonathan?
That's correct. I hate it when I run out of ideas and I just start saying random things.
Yeah, like Electric Yellow has me by the brain bananas.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'll tell you who does have all the ideas.
Lucas.
Yes, because he's got another question.
Oh, he did a couple. Okay.
Yeah. And I think he's smoking summer and it ain't tobacco, is what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say. Would you rather be able to turn into Simon Cowell or be able to turn into a cloud of bats?
Simon Cowell. Who is that again? I forgot.
Are you familiar with Britain's Got Talent?
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, him.
And he signed up One Direction.
Yeah, I think he's in the American version too. I'm not too sure about
he's in American Idol, whatever.
Yeah, or turn into a swarm of bats.
A cloud of bats.
I'd like to turn into a cloud of bats. Honestly, I'd finally be able to use echolocation and eat fruit while I'm out at night. I've never done that before, so that'd be pretty cool.
I don't know if cloud of bats is the correct nomenclature. Is it not a swarm?
Yeah.
Or does he mean?
Huh?
Does he mean literally a cloud that just looks like a bat?
You better find a picture of that. I want to see if that's the thing.
A cloud of bats. I'm gonna put up an image when this is released on YouTube. Now I'm gonna look at the pros and cons of this scenario. If I'm Simon Cowell, I'm gonna still be a human being, and I'm gonna have a lot of money. I'm gonna have like 5 yachts, and I'm gonna be hanging out with celebrity babes, probably, and cool dudes. But if I'm a cloud of bats, I'm not just one bat. I'm a couple of bats. I'm
That's correct.
multiple. I'm omnipotent. So my answer is probably Cloud of Simon Cowell. Okay. His last question. Are you ready?
Yeah, this is probably gonna be the worst one, isn't it?
Maybe depends on what our answer is. It says, "What is your favorite glitch time fail video?"
Oh,
I can say mine. I can probably say mine. I liked my most recent one because of its use of costume,
yeah, it was
and
pretty impressive.
I always love yeah, it was impressive. Like I bet I reckon people probably thought it was a real robot. I like Harry Potter and the Big Flying Piece of Poo because I think Ethan is always really great in videos, I think. And there's some good jokes in that, and I like the editing. I always like the first one just because I don't know. When in the early days of Glitch Time Fail, it's just good nostalgic memories. So the first episode, just because it meant the beginning.
Oh yeah, that one. Forgot what it's called, but I specifically remember.
Mike Montana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think my favorite one would probably be the cave. It just like shows the evolution of the channel, you know. Like
Yeah.
it was
So
mostly comedy, and then that one was just like an experimental piece of art that was
yeah.
actually meant to be longer, and I really like that one.
Yeah, I'm glad you like that. I didn't think that it was very watchable.
Really, well, yeah, it was kind of jumbled and stuff, but I just liked the ideas and stuff it had.
Yeah, that was that is a good thing. I like some of the use of. I would consider that a not an accomplished thing, but it's
It's an
a
attempt.
mark. It's a mark for how things could become, if you know what I mean. Like that's the start of things becoming bigger and bigger, potentially. You know. So,
Yeah,
for instance, using a mix of live action and puppets and animation, I would one day like to more incorporate all that.
I would like to see that too. You told me you wanted to work in animation, and well, I want
Yeah,
to see it.
that's right. I have got some stuff in the pipeline, so check it out. And that's all the questions. Lots of love, Luke and Baba.
Thank you all. Let's tune in next week to whatever
Yeah,
happens. You
glitch
know.
time. Oh well, we've been going for 50 minutes. We could just wind down now. Have you enjoyed being on this podcast?
Yeah, it's been fun. You know.
It has, hasn't it? I reckon we could do this.
Yeah,
You
me
know,
too. You know.
we had fun considering this is our first time. It wasn't the best podcast, but there's some fun moments.
Yeah, it was more organized than I thought, though.
Yeah.
Huh. All right.
Um.
You mentioned something about movies we've seen and stuff.
Oh yeah. Let's talk about movies. Jonathan, go ahead.
All right. So I recently saw one called Ghost World, which some of you may have be like, yeah, some of you may be familiar with, and I thought it was very well done.
Yes, I have also seen it, starring Steve Buscemi,
Yeah, I love
Scarlett
Steve
Johansson.
Buscemi.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi's character is great in it.
Yeah. Some of the characters, well, some of the different traits that they have kind of reminded me of myself. You know,
Absolutely.
so I can't connect with like them. So yeah.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi, I connected to him. He had good taste in music
Um.
and
Yeah.
shirts.
And shirts.
Yeah, I think he dressed kind of like how I sometimes do. I like a lot of the music in that
Oh yeah, it was I like
film.
the blues and stuff there.
Yeah, like the old 1930s blues. Like I'm pretty sure Skip James, he's an artist that makes an appearance in that.
Is he the one that's playing
film.
like at the bar that they go to?
It's just like a record she puts on, I think.
Oh, okay.
It's like I'd rather be the devil than to be that woman's man. You know, the girl with the glasses. She puts that song on or something.
Oh yeah.
Maybe, unless I'm remembering it wrong.
I also know it was a graphic novel which like focused more on some other things, but
Yeah,
it was sort of more of the same. What I heard.
yeah. I have a comic by that guy who made that. Not Ghost World, but I have another comic by him. I haven't really got around to reading it. It's kind of adult,
Oh,
but
what's
it's
it
good.
called?
It's called David Boring, and I wanted to check it out uh, because of the title. I thought it was funny, but seems that maybe it's called David Boring for a reason. I couldn't get through it, so you tell me. Um, so yeah, should we discuss our challenge that we had about the movie swap thing?
Yes, of course. I'd love to.
Are we going through with that?
Yeah.
All right, so this is an ongoing segment, ladies and gentlemen, here on Glitch Time Fail. What we're going to decide to do is when me and John are having a podcast, we're going to recommend movies to each other so that I recommend a movie that I love to him, and he recommends a film that he likes to me. And we've both never seen these films. And then on the next show, we give our thoughts and we keep doing it.
Yeah.
So I recommended to Jonathan Napoleon Dynamite, a quirky comedy that I like. And
I've
Jonathan,
definitely. I recommend following a very interesting debut film, and I was impressed by it by director Christopher Nolan.
is that his debut film?
Yes, it is.
Cool.
I was impressed by it because it was only shot for, I believe, $7,000 over here. Not sure how
So
much that is in pounds, but it
that's
was
a
very
low budget.
minuscule. Yeah, it was a
Yeah.
very low budget movie, and it sort of got his name out. And then he worked on his next film, and the rest
Cool.
was, and yeah, the rest was interesting. You know.
Yeah. I looked up the 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 what do I call it? Like the rough description of the film. It sounded very interesting. So I'll check that out.
It's pretty well paced, I gotta say, for a movie that's like an hour and 10 minutes long.
Yeah. What else has Christopher Nolan done? Did he do the Batman?
Yeah, he
New
did the
Batmans?
trilogy.
Oh, the Dark Knight trilogy. Cool.
Yeah, I also highly recommend The Prestige. Have you ever seen that one?
Prestige.
Yeah, The Prestige, or The Prestige, as I say.
Okay.
It's a
Well,
pretty
maybe that
decent one.
could be. That could be a.
I recommend following first though, because it really is what got him like on his feet.
Is Prestige another Christopher Nolan
Yes,
film?
it is. It was after Batman Begins and before The Dark Knight.
Cool. Are you a big Christopher Nolan fan then?
I have most of his films in my collection, but I wouldn't say he's my favorite.
Do you have a favorite?
Do I have Prestige is up there,
I
and
mean, like a director who's your favorite?
a director was my favorite. Oh yeah, definitely John Carpenter.
Okay. Who did It? No, not It. The Thing.
Yes, that's correct.
You can see how I got those two mixed up.
Oh right. Never
It's The
mind.
Thing. What's it called? The thingy. You know.
The Blob.
The the what's it called? The what's
Killer
it?
Tomatoes from Outer Space.
Uh, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Oh yeah, that used all K's in the title. Dun dun dun.
What was I gonna say? I like the Coen brothers a lot,
Oh yeah, they're interesting.
and now David Lynch, I'm kind of on two fences about, because as an artist and as the person himself, I absolutely he's an inspiration, but his films are too violent for me.
Yeah, I've heard
Sometimes
about that. Like, wasn't there like an ear, like a shot of an ear in one of his films? Blue Velvet, I
that
believe.
yeah, Blue Velvet, that's is a great film, but I'm very sensitive to violence in films and
Yikes.
stuff.
There's a lot
But
of
yeah,
Korean revenge flicks that are really good, but I don't think you'll be able to sit through them because there's a lot of gore in some of those.
yeah. Yikes. Have you ever heard of a film called Driller Killer?
No, I have never heard of
It's
that one.
it's like these like it's like a B movie. I think is the word for it, where it's like laughable, ridiculous, over the top horror. But it's kind of like a horror film. I love
I
that
love
film,
those.
but it's hard to watch, but it's insane. So check out Driller Killer at drillerkiller.com. All right. We're like on the last 5 minutes or so of this Posdact.
I guess I wanted to talk about your comic that you're working on. And
Yappa.
yeah. Oh, that's it. I thought, what about the one with the guy who gets like mauled by a dog or something?
Yeah, you like that. That was kind of that the dog in that is
Is Yapper.
basically Yappa. Yeah, basically.
My
But there
gosh,
was
he's hardcore.
yeah, he is. He's edgy. He calls no man Mister.
Yikes. That's pretty funny. Can't wait to see
Um,
the next part.
yeah, but again, it comes to like I would like to do a comic, but man,
Yeah, it
I got
takes a lot.
like it's I can't get any good ideas, or like a lot of the problem is like you want to make your masterpiece, but it's not necessarily going to be that. So I have to just
Yeah.
make it's not going to be a masterpiece considering it's my first work. And the fact that I want it to be a masterpiece, it hinders my productivity. Do you understand that concept?
When's the next one coming out? I want to see it.
Oh yeah, I do have like a couple of pages. Should I release it? It's not colored or
Oh,
anything.
definitely.
I
Just
probably
to see how
shouldn't
people
I?
react. And about comics, I also was working on something that I've mentioned to you like a couple of times already. It's
Go ahead.
called Sunset on the Left.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's about this musician who wants to, I guess sort of make a living in like the scene, but it's not really working out for them.
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I like stories of the struggling artist.
Yeah, it's gonna be my more much more grounded than the other thing I mentioned, the wobbles.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's since it's gonna be the main character is actually based off of myself, which I this is the first time I've ever based a character off myself, so
yeah.
so
Um,
this is
I
different.
suppose, I suppose one way or another, um, characters are going to have parts of yourself in
Oh,
it.
of
Do you
course, yeah,
agree?
yeah,
Because I
yeah,
noticed that
definitely.
in the
Because
characters I
like,
make.
who would write like some person that like they can't really like describe without
Yeah,
yeah,
they can't conceive. Has to be
yeah,
relatable.
yeah.
Yeah,
Usually the characters I write are like not dark or edgy. They're just like I guess they feel real. Like they have motives, but
problems.
they have a lot of issues with themselves too as people.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely can see that in my own work. What a character isn't really interesting unless they got some kind of conflict going on.
Of course, yeah. That some movies aren't interesting. Like I mean, like yeah, yeah.
A mode movie.
Yeah, it needs character. You can't just like put a stereotype and slap some stuff on
Hmm.
it and just see if it works because it won't.
Yeah. I saw a terrible, terrible film in the cinema the other day.
Oh yeah, you
Are
were
you,
going to tell me about this.
yeah. Are you familiar with that actor Steve Coogan?
Steve Coogan. No, I don't think so.
He's English. He is funny. I usually love everything that he does, but this movie, it's called Greed. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go see Greed. If it's
Which one?
costing money, it's called Greed. It's like came out like a couple of days ago.
Huh, interesting, because there was two other movies called Greed, and they were both supposedly masterpieces. I guess
Oh,
he
really?
ruined the trend.
Yeah, this is the one bad Greed. He got too greedy with the Greeds. Don't pay for Greed. I have an unlimited Cineworld card, right? I don't have to pay to watch films. I get like £15 a month. I just show 'em my card, right? So it's good to watch if you like bad movies, if you enjoy watching bad movies.
Yeah.
Otherwise, don't go see this movie, folks.
Heh.
Let's see.
I guess I just wanted to finish up on your comic and mine. That's about it.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So, what direction do you want to take Yapper? Because, like,
Hmm.
I mean, I guess what genre will it be considered?
It's I kind of like stuff that is like how do I describe this? But like it's like a snowball effect. The story is like a snowball effect.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen with Wobbles, I guess.
Yeah.
Like
Like
half.
made up as they go along, but
Mhm.
then just crazy. And as it goes along, it's just crazy. But it's gonna have some comedy in it. I
Yeah.
like stuff that walks the line between serious and kind of goofy. So it'll be that. Um
Huh. So, do you have any questions for mine?
I think while you're here, you should like plug all your platforms. Where can people go and see your creations?
Oh, you
Your
could.
Instagram, if
My
you like.
Instagram page is, well, my art one is avant-garde content.
Yeah, I'll put a link to that, and
That's
I'll
where I
show up some
do.
artwork.
And if you're interested in music more than you are in art, then check out my main page, Plague Doctor O2.
Yeah, Jonathan is a music connoisseur. If you want to find out about cool, uh, what genre would you like? Folk, indie, rock stuff?
Unknown and underground stuff, like stuff that, or things that are just forgotten. That's kind of what I specialize in.
Yeah. So if you're interested in that, John's your man. He'll give you the word. And yeah, Jonathan, I look forward to your creations, and hopefully we'll do this podcast again.
Of course, me as well.
Mm. We should make. I like to do animations. We could do Wobbles animated series.
Yeah, I'd love to do that. Could it
It would
work?
be awesome. It could
Yeah.
definitely work. All right. What is your last uh, thing to say to the audience?
Um, my last thing that I want to say to them is go out and enjoy yourself.
There you go. What a lovely message from our good friend Jonathan,
Yay.
part of the Glitch Time Fail crew. Let's give him a hoot and a holler. Woo! All right.
Thank you all. I am honored to be on.
Yeah, and thank the bot, Craig, who is recording. I hope you're still recording, bot Craig. And we're going to end this bad boy. You ready to end this show? You ready to end this?
Oh, right. One last thing, actually. Do you have any
ahead.
idea what my profile on Discord is?
The little picture.
Yeah, the little picture. What do you think
Yeah.
that is?
You've shown it to me before, haven't you? I can't remember its name. It's the little creature that you like.
Yeah, it's it's a little goofy little thing called a leptictidium.
Cool. We'll put up an image of that.
Yeah,
Whatever
they're
word it's called. Put up an image of that.
they're pretty funny looking.
Yeah, they're awesome. I reckon they would hang out with the Wobbles.
If they still existed.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Well,
Well, that's about it, guys.
okay then. Let me say tune in next time, folks. Don't go nowhere. And remember, keep rocking, keep rolling, and keep trolling online. Haha. Don't do that, actually. Right, bye. Wait.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.